Hello guys, let's go. We are live once again. Let's go. Alright, today another very important live stream because today in the short term Bitcoin is just taking a massive hit, but I just want you guys to know that in that larger time frame, well, nothing really significant is just happening yet, and maybe potentially this is just what we are seeing right now. I've tweeted about this today. Let me quickly grab the tweet for my stream. Because this is going to be very important to be having a look into what's here. Worst case scenario. This is going to be the worst case scenario, and I've been talking about this worst case scenario already today in my daily update video. My daily update video is just exploding in views, so that is absolutely wonderful. Anyways, in that larger time frame, well, nothing significant is happening yet. We are of course trading in the month of September. September is usually a little bit of a bearish month for Bitcoin, and yes indeed, we are, not even seeing the average month just yet. We are only down 3.5%, and in the average month, usually we are down 4.6%. So we are not even seeing an average month right now. We could still be seeing a little bit of a downside move being created for that average month of September, but also at the same time, we are already almost there. Like, it's nothing. Like minus 1% move even further towards the downside. That's literally nothing. Let me check up on the live stream right now. How many viewers are we having at this current moment? Also, I've tweeted about it right now. I do think so. Let me have a look. Oh, it's still sitting at private. Oh, how is that possible? Let me check up. Let me have a look. Private, how is that possible? All right. Now it's at public. All right. That was very weird. All right. Right now, we should be live. Right now, we should be live. All right. So let's go. Let's do it again a little bit. Wait for some viewers right now. Let me have a look if it's really working. I just was live on a private stream, but right now it should be alright and good. Yep, there we go. Alright, there we go. So yeah, in that short term, Bitcoin is just dumping a little bit, but I just want to be having a look into what's a little bit of that longer term, because in that longer term, well, this is going to be that worst case scenario, and yes, I'm seeing in the live chat right now it's working. That's looking very good. But this is going to be that worst case scenario, so we are going to need to be talking about this worst case scenario over here, because literally everyone is bearish right now. Everyone is flipping bearish. We can be having a look into what's the market sentiment, and yes, the majority is right now fearful. Still, the majority is fearful, and let's actually grab another chart of Glassnode, what the majority is thinking, because this chart is going to be very important. Let's grab Glassnode over here. There we go. All right. So this chart over here is also going to be very important. Let's have a look into what's this chart as well. And this is just going to be a live stream where we are going to be having a look into what's that longer time frame, what is currently going on, and yeah, just have a look at what is going to be happening next. That is going to be very important. And also, in that little bit of a shorter term, well, still a little bit of a breakout is going to be inevitable from of this falling wedge pattern we are developing at this current moment. I think that this is going to be providing us with a perfect trading opportunity right now in the market. So if you are going to be seeing this bullish breakout in the coming few days, because we could be seeing this breakout today, tomorrow, or in the weekend, or even beginning next week, that could be very possible as well. Well, this breakout is going to be huge in my opinion. I think whenever we are going to be breaking this downward sloping resistance line, whenever we are going to be breaking this downtrend over here, then the next move towards the upside is going to be getting initiated. So that is also going to be very important to be having a look into towards. Also some altcoins, which are going to be very important. Mew is about to explode. Currently, the diamond hands chart for Mew looks awfully similar to before the last time it exploded. And like you can be seeing, 90% of the supply is currently being held by these diamond hands currently in the market for Mew. So that is looking very good. Anyways, let's have a look into what's this chart over here first of all. Because The fear is very, very high in the crypto market. The fear is very, very high at this current moment. Like you can be seeing over here, we are sitting at levels of 26. And even last week, inside of this crypto crash over here, we could be seeing that we have even reached levels of 17. And we have not reached these levels anytime since these bear market bottoms over here. Even during the bear market bottom over here, we have not even reached that 17 level. Literally, the last time we have reached the 17 level was all the way in July of 2022. So it was like 2 years ago. Right now we are reaching similar levels again. We are literally, for the Fear and Greed Index, reaching levels of the bear market bottom. So right now people are as fearful as the bear market bottom. And to be honest, honestly, I can be seeing it on my Twitter feed. On my Twitter feed, if I'm just going to be having a look, some people are calling for that market top. Some people are calling for that cycle top. A lot of people are already telling people that they have exited the market and they are going to be waiting for that next bear market bottom to be buying up again. People are telling their followers that they've taken their profits, they're buying cars off this, they are buying houses right now, and they are leaving the market at this current moment. But guys, this is just going to be a normal market cycle. We can be seeing this every single cycle. And also, during the last cycle, we could be seeing, for example, the same exact thing happening right over here. Now, of course, every single cycle is going to be a little bit different. During the last cycle over here, we saw insane amount of gains, of course, in this part of the cycle for Bitcoin, for all of the altcoins. But right now, having a look into what's the total crypto market cap, well, we have not really seen an insane amount of gains, right? We have just seen a recovery. So, yes, some gains have been made, but not like an insane amount of gains like we have seen in the last cycle, for example, right over here. But I do think that this cycle is going to be a little bit different. Of course, every single cycle is going to be a little bit different. I think for this cycle, what's going to be happening next is we're going to be hitting this Gaussian channel, and then we're going to be seeing that the last wave towards the upside getting initiated to about that 100k level. I think it's going to be getting hit very, very quickly whenever Bitcoin is going to be breaking above this level of resistance over here. I think we are going to be hitting that 100k level very, very quickly, but that is going to be that moment whenever we are going to be breaking this level of resistance over here. That's going to be the moment where the altcoins are also going to be exploding. That's going to be the moment where we are going to be breaking above this bull flag over here, breaking above these previous all-time highs over here, and that's going to be the moment where everything is going to be exploding and that majority of the gains will be made. That is at least what I think about that longer term. And what is right now happening in that short term? Yes, of course, I know it. In that short term, Bitcoin is just crashing again towards the downside. It is looking very, very weak. If I'm going to be zooming in a little bit more right here on the 50-minute time frame, maybe potentially we can be having a look into what some kind of a bottoming structure right now being created, but this is just on that such a low time frame. I don't really even care. What we can be seeing is that we saw this insane beautiful recovery for Bitcoin towards the upside, but it just got hit once again with another dump back towards the downside. Of course, Bitcoin is still trading inside of this downtrend and is still just very, very weak. If it has of course, during this recovery back towards the upside, what we should have seen is strength coming in and once again a recovery being made towards the upside. That would show strength in the market, but right now we had the chance to be recovering this dump back towards the upside, but we did not. We just created another lower high and once again got another dump towards the downside. Of course, majority of this fact, the majority of the reason why we are seeing this is because of the stock market, which is just taking a massive hit towards the downside at this current moment. Yesterday, it was looking like we saw a little bit of a recovery right here for the stock market, but we did not. We just dumped even more towards the downside. So that, of course, dragged Bitcoin down with it. Anyways, if we are going to be having a look into us, the majority of the damage is being made right now for with Nvidia. Nvidia is seeing this absolute crash towards the downside, and because of Nvidia, well, everything is just being dragged down below with it. Nvidia is doing the majority of the damage at the moment. But what we can be seeing for Nvidia is the pre-market is up a little bit, so that could be pretty good for the stock market. If we're going to be opening up the stock market today bullish, and if we can be seeing this recovery being made, well, in the case of this recovery and breaking this previous all-time high, well, then I think Bitcoin is going to be breaking extremely bullish. So it is just going to be depending today on the stock market what is going to be happening for Bitcoin next, in my opinion. If the stock market is going to be seeing another move towards the downside getting initiated, and once again showing weakness, alright, even further correcting towards the downside, well, in that case, definitely Bitcoin is going to be, sadly enough, correcting even further towards the downside. In that case, I think we're going to be filling up this wick over here. But yeah, you should just be taking this dip over here as an opportunity, because if we're going to be headed this low again, I'm just going to be taking it as an opportunity to be buying more cheap Bitcoin in the market at this current moment. But either way, it's just going to be depending on the stock market. We could be seeing another move towards the downside being created over here today, or we can be seeing a big bounce and once again a recovery towards the upside being made. With this falling wedge we are creating right now in the short term, definitely in my opinion, this is looking rather a little bit more bullish. If I'm just going to be having a look in towards Bitcoin, yeah, a break towards the upside is going to be more likely, but like I've said many times, it is just going to be all depending on the stock market. So anyways, let me check up on the live stream. We are right now live with 32 people. Welcome all to the stream. Guys, make sure to drop any kind of a question in the live chat. I'll be going over it in a single minute. Hi buddy, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. We'll be having a look into what's meme coins in a second, but first of all, having a look into what's a monthly returns chart. Well, of course, we are trading in this bearish month of September. That usually average gain, or actually average loss for September, has been minus 4.6%. Right now we are down minus 3.5%. So yeah, we are almost already at this average loss of this month, right? We only need to go down minus 1% more, and then we are going to be headed towards our average loss for this month. So that is nothing, right? That is nothing for Bitcoin. I think it is definitely going to be manageable. And like I've said in the beginning of this month, I think it is going to be more likely for Bitcoin to once again be bearish during this month than not. Of course, go with the trend. That is usually what you should be doing with Bitcoin. That's what you should be doing with trading. Go with the trend. Usually, September is going to be a bearish month. So yeah, just going with the trend, I think September is once again going to be a bearish month. But after that, October, November, December, Q4 is going to be extremely bullish in my opinion. I think in Q4, we are going to be having this insanely bullish setup to see insane gains being made towards the upside. An insanely bullish breakout could be happening. And in my opinion, this is going to be that worst case scenario. And even that worst case scenario is going to be insanely bullish in my opinion. Literally, if September is still going to be a bearish month, what I think is going to be happening is that we are going to be retesting this Gaussian channel, going to be seeing a little bit more of a dip in that Gaussian channel, hit this level over here, so go towards about that 52k level, maybe even dip all the way down towards that 50k level. Of course, fill up this wick over here that I've been talking about, fill up this wick over here. That will be the absolute worst case scenario, and then blast off towards the upside. Then see these insane gains being made. Because what we could be seeing every single cycle is that the first time in the bull market, whenever we are touching these Gaussian channels, we have seen an insane recovery, an insane bounce back towards the upside. Every single cycle we have been seeing this. Also this cycle over here, first time we have been touching it, we still saw a 60% gain. Also this cycle over here, the first time we're touching this level over here, we still saw an 100% gain. And I think this was the last time, right? Yeah, even before that we did not have any history. But every single cycle, whenever touching this level over here, we have still seen an insane gain for Bitcoin. So in my opinion, this is going to be the worst case scenario, but still the worst case scenario is still going to be quite bullish in my opinion. If we're going to be headed back towards that 50k level, touch this Gaussian channel over here, still I think we're going to be seeing this 100% gain being made, and in that case I still do think we're going to be headed towards that 100k level. And in this last part of the cycle, right, because this would be that last part of the cycle, right, in that last part of the cycle we are going to be seeing the majority of the gains being made with altcoins. I think in that last part of the cycle the altcoins are really about to explode. We have not really seen a proper bull market yet with the altcoins, but always we are seeing the altcoins exploding last in the cycle whenever the retail is going to be returning. Anyways, let's have a look into some meme coins. Because in my opinion, some really interesting developments are ongoing right now with meme coins. We can be having a look into some major meme coins I'm right now very bullish on. I'm not really bullish on Michi, to be honest, but Dog with Hat, definitely a very strong altcoin. Popcat as well. I would rather buy Pepe instead of Michi, or like Mark. Yesterday I've been buying a little bit more of Mark. You can be seeing it on my Twitter page over here. Yesterday, let me have a look. I tweeted about it yesterday here, just bought some Mark here. I think this chart is looking insanely bullish. But anyways, yeah, having a look into all of these charts. Well, all of these charts are looking very, very bullish, right? Having a look into all of these charts, it is really making itself ready for that next move towards the upside. Honestly, I do agree. The bottom is in for the memes right here. And yeah, have a look into these charts over here. Even more charts over here. Look, to be honest, this is looking very, very bullish. But one of my favorite picks for the meme coins right now is still going to be Mew Mew. Like, I've made majority of my gains with Mew Mew. I've made so much money with Mew Mew. Like, the best altcoin I've had is going to be Brad. I've made the most amount of money with Brad. But also Mew Mew I've made a lot of money with. But right now, we are seeing an insanely bullish setup at this current moment. I'm not getting paid by saying this. I literally own my own bags for Mew Mew. Now, what we can be seeing is here, 90% of the supply is currently being held by the diamond hands. And this is going to be insanely bullish, because the last time, whenever we saw this insanely bullish price surge, well, it was only about like 80% of the supply was being held by these diamond hands. Right now, even more percent of the supply is being held by the diamond hands. So I mean, just do the maths, right? Just do the maths. And this is looking extremely bullish in my opinion for altcoins or meme coins in general. But definitely Mew Mew is going to be one of my favorite picks. Anyways, guys, let me have a look into the live chat right now. How much will dump? I think you're talking about Bitcoin right now. And it just depends, right? It just depends. Right now, we are still trading inside of this downtrend. Definitely, this is not looking very good. Like, yeah, we have just created another low high, right? If we're going to be falling down below these levels of support at this current moment, well, on the hourly time frame, we still have this level of support over here, right? We're going to be closing another hourly candle in 40 minutes. If we're going to be closing down below this level over here, definitely we're going to be headed back down towards this level of support over here. But if we're once again going to be falling down below this level, well, we do not basically have any support down below us. In my opinion, the next level of support is going to be coming in at that. I think it is, 54k level. This level of demand over here, we saw a recovery, a bounce from of that level, and then we saw a further bounce, all right? So this is going to be a strong level of demand, in my opinion. If we're going to be reaching this level again, definitely I'm going to be expecting a little bit of a relief at the very least. But what I'm really going to be having a look in towards, if we're going to be failing to hold this level of support over here, is going to be filling up this wick over here. This is going to be a huge liquidity wick, and usually what we're doing with liquidity wicks is we fill them up. If we're going to be filling up this liquidity wick over here, well, that's going to be that perfect opportunity. But yeah, in the case of filling up this liquidity wick, we're going to be headed back down towards that 50k level. And also that's going to be exactly confluencing with what I've been talking about earlier, right? With this Gaussian channel over here. This is going to be the moment where we're going to be wicking inside of this Gaussian channel. And that is going to be that ultimate low, in my opinion. That's going to be the lowest Bitcoin can be going, in my opinion. Altcoins will never break higher high levels. Bull market is already over. Be prepared for the bear market. And this is exactly where I've been talking about. This is exactly where I've been talking about it. I see this every single time on my Twitter feed, in my YouTube comments, on other people's YouTube comments. People truly think that right now the bull market is over. We can be seeing this in the Fear and Greed Index. We can be seeing this in the Bitcoin sentiment. Literally, we can be seeing a worse sentiment than we saw in the last bear market low. So because of this, well, everyone is literally bearish. Everyone is literally bearish. Everyone has lost faith in this Bitcoin bull market. People are really taking profits, while behind the scenes, the wheels are accumulating, and this is exactly what we can be seeing every single cycle. And in that, like, I think we're going to be seeing another move towards the upside. I think it's going to be very likely, and in that part of the cycle, well, the retail is really going to be returning, and that's going to be the moment where the smart money is going to be taking their profits, and then the retail is going to be returning, and then we're going to be seeing that cycle top. I don't think right now it's going to be that moment. I just see it too often that people are predicting that bull market top, and people are predicting that altcoins are not going to be going higher ever again in this cycle. But honestly, if I'm just going to be having a look into what's the altcoins, well, we have not even seen a proper altcoin season yet in this cycle. So every single cycle it's going to be inevitable. This cycle, in my opinion, it's also going to be inevitable. Anyways, we are right now live with 45 viewers in the live stream. Make sure to push up the like button because we're only having 11 likes at this current moment. Make sure to be doing that. That would help me out a lot. So let me have a look. So did I, bro? I made a lot of money with Mew Mew and Duck with Hat meme coins. That's looking very good. Yeah. Meme coins, I've been making a lot of money with meme coins. To be honest, majority of my portfolio is even like all of the profits was being made with meme coins. It's kind of crazy, right? Because last cycle, I didn't even think I was gonna be investing in meme coins, to be honest. But it's just that the winners keep on winning, right? And you should just go and follow the winning narratives. And right now, meme coins, it's just a winning narrative. So I'm just going to be investing in it. I'm just going to be investing in it, and I'm going to be just making money with it. I'm not going to be being left behind, honestly. So yeah, right now we need to be having a look into what's this falling wedge over here. And also, let me actually have a look into what's this news over here. This news is going to be very, very interesting because behind the scenes, there's still a lot of development going on. There's still a lot of development going on behind the scenes. Yesterday even, we got this news that a 290 billion US dollar Zurich bank launches Bitcoin and crypto offerings. And we can be seeing news like this coming out each and every single day. More bullish news coming out each and every single day, that behind the scenes more development is going on. And during the last bull market, I still remember that each and every single day, whenever we got news like this, we saw insane like plus 5% pumps out of nowhere. Right now, that's not even happening. We can be having a look into what's a Bitcoin price like. When has this been posted? Like yesterday at the exact time as we are currently trading at. And if we're going to be having a look into what's yesterday, right? Yesterday at the current time, we did not even see any kind of a significant move at this current time over here, right? We still just kind of consolidated. While we got this insanely bullish news over here. Still goes to show that the behind the scenes, a lot of development is going on, but prices have yet to catch up. Right now, the hype is not there. Right now, the retail is not there. Development is going on behind the scenes, and there is going to be a huge divergence going on. And guys, let me tell you, this is going to be bullish. If behind the scenes, more bullish development is going on, but prices are not catching up yet, well, just like, for example, with this chart, right? The US dollar tether market cap liquidity is increasing, prices are decreasing. This is going to be a huge divergence, right? Development behind the scenes is increasing while prices are decreasing, and eventually we're just going to be catching up with a massive market move towards the upside. All right, development, the fundamentals of Bitcoin are becoming greater and greater behind the scenes, while prices are not yet reflecting this. Eventually, we are going to be catching this up with a massive market move towards the upside. That is at least what I think is going to be happening. Anyways, guys, let me have a look into what's the live chat. Guys, if you have any questions, make sure to drop them down below in the live chat. Also, make sure to press up the like button, and also let me have a look into what's the live chat right now. If we make a weekly close below the 56k, we enter a bear market. And yeah, of course, on that weekly time frame, it's going to be looking a little bit more bearish. Let me grab the correct chart for that, or actually, let me open up a new chart because I still have a lot more alpha I need to drop in today's live stream. I still have so much more to go over in today's live stream. Yes, of course, if we're going to be losing this level over here, it's going to be looking a lot more bearish. I agree. Because yes, we have just seen a massive accumulation over here, or reaccumulation, right? If we're going to be breaking down below this level over here, of course, it's going to be looking a lot more bearish, but it doesn't really matter, right? Eventually, it doesn't really matter, because if we're just going to be zooming out, what we are seeing is the facts, right? We are still trading inside of this Gaussian channel. I've just had a look in towards this. Of course, the first time we are going to be touching it, we are going to be seeing a massive market bounce. Also, we are seeing this huge consolidation over here. We still have room to come all the way down towards a 48k level. In my opinion, whenever we're going to be losing this level over here, then we're going to be looking very bearish, and then indeed that bear market officially is going to be starting. But that is not happening at all right now. We can still be seeing that we are trading at massive levels of Bitcoin fear. Also still definitely looking very good. Yeah, the majority of the Bitcoin traders are right now actually shorting, so that's also still definitely looking good. We are seeing this huge divergence over here. Majority of the Bitcoin market is actually right now bearish. Like, everyone is telling me that a bear market has been started. Altcoins have not even popped this cycle yet. Altcoins have not exploded yet, which we are seeing like every single cycle. Every single cycle, altcoins will explode. Right now, we have not seen it yet, so that is making me believe that still, this is not going to be the market top yet. Also, Q4 is about to start. Guys, Q4 is about to start. Q4 is going to be insanely bullish, in my opinion, for everything. But anyways, having a look into this chart over here. For all of the Solana fanboys right now, Solana against Bitcoin is looking insanely bullish at this current moment. We are having this trend line over here, all right? And right now we are bouncing from off this trend line over here once again, just like we have seen each and every single time. So Solana against Bitcoin, I think Solana is going to be outperforming Bitcoin once again in the coming few weeks. We are creating a massive bullish pennant over here. I think eventually in this bull market, we're still going to be breaking this bullish pennant out towards the upside. I still do think that Solana is going to be showing insane strength during this bull market. I just think we are in a similar consolidation at this current moment, like we have seen, for example, right over here, but just on that larger time frame, just on that larger scale. Of course, every single bull market is becoming bigger and bigger. More market capital is flowing in towards the crypto market. Also, with that, it takes more time to be seeing these massive developments, right? Right now, we are seeing this massive development being created. Anytime soon, I do think we're going to be seeing a bullish breakout outside of this one. Right now, we are seeing a bullish retest, a bullish bounce at this current moment. Definitely looking very good for all of the Solana fanboys. And also, I've made a video recently on my channel about Solana. What's going to be my bull market prediction, bull market price target. But what we're just going to be having a look into for Solana is this consolidation over here. And I think that eventually, after this consolidation, we're going to be seeing a bullish breakout, just like we have seen over here. I think we are in this part of the cycle at the current moment. I still think we are about to see the majority of the gains being made. I'm just going to be repeating myself over and over again. But every single chart is just pointing in towards the same direction. Also, this chart is going to be pointing in towards the same direction, that yes, indeed, eventually we are going to be seeing a bullish breakout towards like, honestly, I think like something like this could very well happen. Honestly, I think it could. Call me crazy. But that's why I'm saying, just in that short term, ignore the noise, right? Ignore this noise in that short term. Now, in that very short term, we could maybe have a look into what some kind of a falling wedge pattern right now being made. So yeah, in that short term, we might be having a look into what's a little bit of a bounce being created. That could look very good. Of course, that stock market is about to open in right now. It's going to be 1 more hour. Or no, 2 more hours at this current moment. 2 more hours, the stock market is going to be opening. And if we're going to be having a look into this chart, it's all going to be just depending on the stock market. If the stock market is going to be seeing a further correction back towards the downside, of course, that's going to be very bearish for the Bitcoin price. In that case, I definitely do think we're going to be filling up this wick over here. But if the stock market is going to be seeing this bounce over here, I think we're going to be breaking out bullish outside of this consolidation. And that's going to be the most important thing for Bitcoin. Anyways, having a look into Nvidia has done majority of the damage for the stock market in this recent dip towards the downside. Nvidia has caused the stock market to basically, been seeing this huge dump towards the downside. Anyways, Nvidia in the pre-market is right now up slightly, ever so slightly. So that could look very good. In 2 hours, we're going to be opening the stock market. And if we're going to be seeing a little bit of a bounce over here for the stock market, that's going to be looking very bullish as well for Bitcoin. So let's have a look into what the stock market is going to be doing. For that short term for Bitcoin, that's going to be the most important thing to be watching. But of course, for that longer term, well, this is going to be the most important chart, right? And I think that whenever eventually we're going to be breaking above this level of resistance, I'm going to be doing a bold prediction over here. Whenever Bitcoin is going to be breaking above that 66K level or 67K level, right? 67K level, whenever Bitcoin is going to be breaking above that level with a weekly candle close, that's going to be the moment where we're going to be seeing that 100K level being reached in a matter of weeks. Like I'm going to be saying like a matter of 4 to 8 weeks. We're going to be seeing that 100K level getting reached if we're going to be closing above that 67K level. So that's going to be quite bold. It's going to be an insane move towards the upside, but I think it's going to be happening next. Of course, right now we are seeing very boring consolidation during the summer, but whenever that summer is going to be over, guys, we're going to be headed for a very bullish Q4. October, November, December, I think are going to be very bullish for Bitcoin. All right, so prepare yourself right now. Prepare yourself right now. This is going to be the time to be preparing yourself, especially with the altcoins. Right now, you can be scooping up some very good deals on the altcoins. If I'm going to be having a look into what some altcoins right now, still the majority of the losers right now, BitTensor, very good altcoin to be accumulating at this current moment. Celestia, well, you're not going to be buying into what strength. Same with BitTensor, but like the fundamentals of these coins are very good. They have shown strength in the past. At the beginning of this cycle, they have shown a lot of strength. So I think still these altcoins are going to be doing or performing very well. Ethereum still very good altcoin to be accumulating right now at this current moment. Let's have a look into what's the 7-day chart. Which coins are right now down the most? Toncoin. Of course, has shown a lot of strength. Right now, is getting suppressed a lot with the founder, of course, being in jail, all of that, right? Right now, sitting at a major... Let's load up the chart. Let's load up the chart for Toncoin. Right now, even falling down below this level over here, I think it's going to be all right. I think, honestly, still, we're at a massive level of support for Toncoin. Honestly, this is going to be a major, massive opportunity right now. Still, I think coins like this are looking very, very beautiful. I think still it's going to be recovering and reaching new all-time still in this cycle. It's going to be just a massive opportunity which you are getting in the market right now. Toncoin, BitTensor, Bread, Celestia, Render, Ondo, Near Protocol, Say, all coins I like a lot. Jupiter, Caspa, Solana, well, all of these coins I like a lot, guys. Pepe, all of these coins I still do think they're going to be performing very well this cycle. Fetch AI, Phantom. Guys, you're having so many good opportunities right now in the market. Yesterday I've been buying a lot of altcoins like crazy. I've been sharing it on my Twitter profile. Here, just bought some more Mock. I'm also buying some meme coins, guys. I've been buying some more Mock, some more Pendle. This is actually my first buy over here for Pendle. It's going to be a lower market cap coin. I think this chart is also looking insanely good. It's going to be an RWA coin. I think this chart is looking insanely good, sitting at major levels of accumulation, major levels of support. Right now breaking above this downtrend, so could be showing strength anytime soon. Still looking very good. I'm still going to be aiming on that weekly time frame, guys. On that weekly time frame, this can still look very good. This chart reminds me a lot of Render. For example, Render. I still do think eventually it's going to be catching up with a major move towards the upside. I still, all of the altcoins still look so good. Render here. I think this is going to be next for Render. Guys, call me crazy. Call me crazy that I think this is going to be next for coins like Render. Call me crazy, but we are sitting at a major level of support right now at this level. Of course, also for Render, still sitting in this downtrend. Whenever eventually we're going to be breaking this downtrend over here, I think we're going to be seeing massive moves being created. In general, the total crypto market cap, I still think it's going to be exploding. Anyways, let's have a look into what's Bitcoin. let's have a look into what's Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is still consolidating. I hope that in the coming few days, we are going to be seeing this breakout. Of course, today we are still trading inside on a Thursday. Tomorrow it's going to be a Friday. So we're coming close towards our end of the week. And usually during the end of the week, so in the weekend, we usually do not see any kind of a significant breakout anymore. So I hope we can be seeing a little bit of a breakout today and then see continuation tomorrow. That could be very good. That's what I love to see. So anyways, let me have a look into what's the live chat right now. My Ethereum liquidation is at 2100. Am I cooked? Let's quickly have a look into what's Ethereum. Because Ethereum is already kind of on its way to be filling up this liquidity wick, right? We've been talking about this liquidity wick many times. On this chart over here, you can be seeing it very, very beautifully. And what we can already be seeing for Ethereum, yeah, we can already be seeing it. For Ethereum on, for example, that 4-day time frame, or no, the 3-day time frame, we can already start to see this bullish divergence being created, right? Now, I would love to be seeing it on that daily time frame. If we're going to be seeing a bullish divergence on that daily time frame, that's going to be a very good opportunity. But that 2100 level, yeah, it's going to be underneath this level of support over here, this massive wick. Now, I do think we're going to be taking this wick over here, but I'm not sure if we're going to be falling down below this wick. That's going to be the question. I do think we're going to be creating like a bullish divergence over here on that daily time frame. That would be very, very bullish. But I do not think honestly we're going to be falling down below this wick. But yeah, of course, no financial advice. And I think the same thing is going to be happening with Bitcoin, right? On the daily time frame, if we're going to be falling, to be filling up this wick over here, I'm going to be aiming for a bullish divergence to be created over here. Okay, and that's going to be ultimately very bullish on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. If we're going to be like creating a bullish divergence on the daily time frame, fill up this wick over here, take some liquidity, because guys, a lot of liquidity is sitting at this wick over here. Guys, if we're going to be doing this, all right, I'm going to go all in. Literally, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to be buying so much Bitcoin, also on leverage. This is going to be like that ultimate opportunity in the market, that like once in a lifetime opportunity. Like one example I am having is in the last summer over here, we could be seeing the same thing, right? First we bounced towards the upside, everyone got bullish. I shorted actually this top over here because it was buy the rumors, sell the news, boom, sell the news, boom. All right. And we still had this wick to be filling it up. Then boom, we created this bullish divergence. And actually, on this wick over here, I got like a huge trade, but I only missed my entry with like $10. Like, if you still remember it, you're an absolute OG. You're an absolute OG. But yeah, we also created, this was also during the course of the summer, but we also created this bullish divergence over here, and that was the moment where we blasted off towards the upside. I think like something similar could be happening out, playing out right now. Could very well happen. Let me have a look into what's the chat. Hola, Mr. Crypto. Welcome to the stream. Shiba. Let me have a quick look into what's Shiba. I mean, it's not going to be my favorite altcoin, but still, I think gains are about to be made with Shiba. I think that right now, we are in this part of the cycle, right? We are in this part over here. We already had our first move towards the upside, right? We already had our first move towards the upside. Right now, we are just seeing long, endlessly consolidation before eventually, once again, catching that next and last move towards the upside where all of the altcoins are going to be exploding. I think same thing is going to be happening right now, once again, for Shiba. having its first move towards the upside right now, long and endlessly consolidation until eventually we are going to be breaking it out with another huge, massive move towards the upside. But that's just going to be the case with most of the altcoins. But honestly, if you're going to be having a look in towards Shiba, I would way rather have a look in towards coins like Pepe. I think Pepe is gonna be performing much better this cycle. My picks are Render, LDO, VeChain, short-term Doge. Alright, yeah. I think Render is going to be a great pick of you, but Lido, now, I think, yeah. Let me have a look, check up on it. Let me check up on it. Yeah, still a lot of inflation going on. But yeah, majority of the inflation has already been happening. So that's looking very good. I think right now, because also it's sitting at a major level of accumulation at this current moment, it could be a good pick. It could be at this moment a good buy, honestly. Also, VeChain. Last cycle, I made so much gains with VeChain. But yeah, right now, it's just going to be an OG coin, right? An OG coin, just like, for example, Polkadot. Like, behind the scenes, a lot of development is going on. But right now, it's already been through a significant bull market. It's been selling off like crazy. Right now, sitting at a major level of accumulation. I would rather have a look into what's the new shiny objects, the new shiny coins that have launched during this cycle. Always the new shiny coins are always performing the best. So this cycle, once again, I'm going to be having a look into what's the new shiny coins. Anyways, let's have a look into what's Bitcoin. Not much is happening right now at all. Just still trading at about this level of support over here. Honestly, this is going to be the most important thing to be right now having a look into towards, honestly. Let me have a look into what's the chat. Bitcoin is gonna go lower, short September, long October. Yeah, maybe we're gonna be headed even lower. I don't know, like, I would definitely not be against it. If this scenario were to be playing out, it would be like the perfect opportunity, right? This would be like the best opportunity that could happen for Bitcoin. But also, I would not mind at all if we're already going to be bouncing from off this level right now already. Like, I would be fine with either two of these scenarios. And I think either of these scenarios is going to be playing out. So, yeah, I'm right now positioned right for both scenarios in the market. That's how you should always be playing it. Have a look in towards what scenarios could be playing out. And then position yourself right in the market for both of these scenarios. Have a look in towards all of the options that could be playing out. Bitcoin 3-day bullish divergence. Let me have a look. I don't think so, but maybe. No, not yet, right? Not yet. Still needs to be coming down below this level over here. But if I'm going to be having a look into what's a bullish divergence, I would have a look into what's that daily time frame. The daily time frame is going to be the most important one. I would have a look into what's something like this. That would be like truly the ultimate opportunity. But like I've said many times, I would not be like, if we're going to be seeing this already, a break towards the upside right now already, I would definitely not be against that as well. That could also play out. Guys, that could also be playing out. So, yeah, position yourself right now for either two of these scenarios right now in the market. By the way, guys, one quick chill. If you're going to be getting interested in trading right now, make sure to check out that first link down below, because you can right now be claiming a $40,000 deposit bonus. So, yeah, make sure to be checking that one out. So let me have a look in towards the chat. Yeah, I have been buying VeChain for multiple years on spot. That's why I'm still sticking to it. business model is also legit, so I have faith on the very long term. Yes, indeed, I do think like these OG coins could be doing well still. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm also invested in, like, for example, Polkadot. I do still think that these OG coins are still going to be performing well in this cycle, but I just think that the majority of the gains are going to be made with these new shiny objects. New shiny objects always perform the best every single cycle. You think Doge will have a massive break out of this year or next year in Q1? I think coins like this, really these altcoins, like what's gonna happen? All right. What's gonna happen, in my opinion, to pretty much sum it up for all of these altcoins, what we're gonna see, in my opinion, is having a look into what's the total crypto market cap chart, right? Right now we're seeing this a massive bull market. First of all, we're gonna be seeing this break towards the upside. And in this part, all right, this part over here, this bounce back towards the upside, Bitcoin is gonna be moving the most towards the upside. Solana is gonna be moving the most towards the upside. Ethereum is gonna move the most towards the upside. Really, these big established coins, which have shown a lot of strength in the past, they are going to be taking up the majority of the market share in this part of the cycle. Then we're going to be seeing a break even higher, right? Towards these previous optimize over here. Then these smaller coins are going to be breaking as well towards the upside. These new shiny coins, like AI coins, these meme coins, they're going to be exploding like crazy. And then in the last part of the cycle, or even like we're going to be seeing a minor consolidation, right, at this cycle. And then that last part, this last part over here, but that last part is going to be the biggest part. It's going to be the most massive part in the cycle. Then in that last part of the cycle, that's going to be the moment where all the OG coins, like literally everything, every single altcoin is going to be exploding like crazy. Then it doesn't matter in what coin you're invested in. You could even be invested in XRP or like Cardano, like whatever, Litecoin. Everything is just going to be exploding towards the upside in that last part of the cycle. It doesn't even matter. This last part of the cycle is going to be the biggest. But in the beginning, so in these stages over here, the real good shiny objects that have shown strength in the past, they're going to be exploding right over here. So what I'm going to be doing is, yeah, be invested in these best altcoins right over here, but then slowly start accumulating more kind of these other coins that have not popped yet, these new coins, these new coin listings, these new, yeah, for example, Fetch AI, or sorry, I mean VeChain. Like in the last part of the cycle, I think a coin like this is still going to be seeing massive gains, just like right here. It's still going to be seeing it. That's going to be the moment where I'm going to be investing in it. So yeah, I'm just going to be rotating all of my money. Right now, still majority of it in the large caps or coins with a lot of strength. Then boom, becoming a little bit more aggressive. And then ultimately becoming very aggressive, right? And then also cash out. Not too late. That's going to be very important and like the most difficult part of the cycle. Is the largest wave for alts coming? For sure. Every single cycle, it's going to be inevitable. This cycle will be no different. We're going to be seeing another alt season. What do you think about ICP? I think it's like it could do like a 3x, maybe 5x. But honestly, let me ask you the question. If you see this chart and then you see this chart, what do you think? Like, there's been going on so much inflation. So much inflation has been going on. That's what I think. So honestly, from all of these price levels, yeah, it could do like a 5x, but even that like would be pretty difficult for 3 billion market cap. So honestly, I'm staying away. I think that there are like way better options in the market. ICP was manipulated in the beginning. Yeah, but probably still is being manipulated. Majority of the investors are venture capitalists, and they are manipulating the price a lot. Yes. So let's have a look. Still, guys, if you do not know it already, this is going to be the most important chart to right now be having a look towards. All right, break towards the downside would mean, all right, we're going to be filling up this wick over here. Break towards the upside, we're breaking a bullish, like straightforward. This breakout is going to be the most important breakout. I have $800 now in cash. Should I buy ETH now or risk it and wait? I don't know, like always what I'm doing whenever I'm buying spot is I do not really care what my entries are, to be honest. I just want to be in the asset. And if I'm gonna be down like minus 10%, I do not care because I'm in it for a plus 100% gain, right? So if I'm gonna be down in the short term for minus 10%, I don't care. But honestly, what I do care about is that, let's say, I waited for lower price actions, lower prices. Like I waited for Bitcoin. All right, let's draw it, right? Let's draw it. I wait right now. Wait right now to buy at these levels over here, right? I wait because I think it's gonna come down. But what if Bitcoin doesn't come down and it does this? All right, the opportunity cost is going to be so big because you're like, it would probably move up even higher, right? It would probably even go towards that 100K. So you're going to be missing out on a potential. And this is with Bitcoin, right? With altcoins, it's even more significant. You would miss out on a potential 75% gain because you wanted to get another minus 10% move towards the downside. Like with trading, if you're going to be trading the market, it's going to be okay. With trading, of course, I understand. You want to get the best possible entry in the market. And if you're not going to be getting the best possible entry in the market, you do not even want to be getting entered because your plan has not played out. With trading, I understand. But with buying, with holding altcoins, the opportunity cost is too big, in my opinion. That's always how I look at it. That's always... With buying, I do not want to be trading. If I'm going to be opening a trade over here, fine. If I'm going to lose out, it's okay. But whenever I'm going to be buying, I do not care. I'm just going to be buying here. If we're going to come down even lower, I'm also going to be buying here. Because always do leave some cash on the side to be buying up the dip if it's going to dip even lower. That's like how I look at it. But honestly, like, no financial advice, right? When Bitcoin breaks out, and the bull flag, will coins that run in October to January run with it again? Yes, I think whenever Bitcoin is gonna break this flag over here, right? I think these coins, like, for example, that have shown strength in the beginning of the cycle, they are gonna be the ones who are gonna run the hardest. For example, TIA, right? Shown strength at the beginning of the cycle. I think whenever Bitcoin is going to break out bullish outside of this consolidation over here, that's going to be the moment where it's going to show strength again. Another example is going to be Sui. It's going to show strength again. Another example, Render. It's going to show strength in that part of the cycle. Another example, Say. it's gonna show strength whenever that happens. Another example. Let's have a look. Beam is another very good example. By the way, yesterday I've bought more Beam, just to let you guys know. Another example, Tau. Guys, I'm just dropping so much alpha. Like eventually, whenever we're going to be seeing this break out towards the upside over here, that's going to be the moment where all of these altcoins are going to be running towards the upside. I'm dropping so much alpha, guys. Tau. Let's have a look. Another one. Ondo. Ondo. Another one. I've also been buying more Ondo yesterday. So guys, do with it what you want. Do with it what you want. I do not really care. But in a few months, I'm going to be coming back, or at least you're going to be coming back to me, and I'm going to be telling you, I told you so, right? Another coin, Pendle. Another coin. This one exploded in the beginning part of the cycle. Right now, I think whenever it's going to be breaking outside of this one, it's going to be exploding once again. Another very, very, very good one. And I don't even know why I didn't mention this one already. It's going to be Pepe. Pepe, wow. Right? It's going to be insane. Insane. Exploded in the beginning part of the cycle. Right now consolidating, massive accumulation levels. And like another smaller cap, for example, Turbo. Another... I'm just dropping so much alpha. Oh my gosh. Turbo. Another one. Let me think about it. Yeah, for example, Mark. Mark. It's going to be another one. All right. So guys, do with this information what you want. I do not really care. To be clear, my top 5 coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, ICP, and Pepe. I think, to be honest, Bitcoin, Ethereum, of course, always are going to be a safe, good bet. Dogecoin, I like Pepe more, in my opinion. ICP, I don't know, it's like a venture capital pumped coin. Not really sure about it. But definitely Pepe is going to be a great coin. Bitcoin needed to shake out altcoins because everyone had too much leverage in the market when it was in greed. Yes, of course, we were trading at these levels of greed before, right? Do keep in mind, right here, we were trading at these levels of greed. And actually, that was exactly the top for Bitcoin. The short-term top. Funny how it goes, right? At these levels of greed, everyone wanted to buy. Literally, we were seeing euphoria. That's what it means, right? And right now, everyone is fearful and nobody wants to buy. It should be the exact opposite. Should be selling over here, buying over here. So I'm right now buying. I'm going to be selling once again whenever we are going to be hitting this blue area. But yeah, it's not looking like we're gonna be doing that anytime soon. Still, we first of all need to be breaking this one out towards the upside, right? But let's see what's just gonna be happening in that short term. Guys, let me know, what scenario do you guys think is gonna be playing out? Let me know in the live chat down below. Do you think we're going to be first headed towards the downside, then see a move up? All right, first scenario, scenario 1. Or second scenario, do you think we're going to be breaking out towards the upside already outside of this falling wedge and just leave everyone behind? Let me know, guys. First go towards the downside, then up, or leave everyone behind. All right, so this is going to be scenario 1 or scenario 2. Let me know in the live chat. Put in a 1 or a 2. Scenario 1 or 2. Let me know. Consolidation at 54k to 59k, then breakout up. So you would say still we're gonna be coming down a little bit lower, right? You would say we're gonna be headed towards this level of demand, then go up. All right. 2, 2, 1, 2. All right, interesting. 1. So it's kind of mixed at this current moment. It's kind of mixed. Three, keep going down. All right, all right. 2, all right. Let's see. Let's see, because honestly, I do not really care. I do not care if we're going to be seeing either 2 of these scenarios playing out. Honestly, I think it's just going to be depending on what the stock market is going to be doing today. But it's kind of a boring answer, right? Honestly, I think more likely for Bitcoin, just having a look into all of the charts, it's going to be more likely we're going to be seeing this move towards the upside already. But just in the case if the stock market is going to be screwing things up, then I think we're going to be seeing this scenario over here. But I would be fine with either scenario. I am honestly prepared for either 2 of these scenarios. The wick to 49k was the Japan carry trade crisis. If we don't get such an event, 54k maybe, 53 should hold. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Macro data soon. Yes, indeed, in 2 weeks, we're going to be seeing the first rate cut. It's already coming very, very close. Probabilities here, first rate cut coming in 2 weeks. That's going to be very exciting. But let's see, because I've even talked about it. I think it was like a few days ago, right? Let's load it up. Because this is going to be some more insane alpha again, all right? Because a lot of people are associating rate cuts with a bearish Bitcoin price action. And if we're going to be loading up the stock market over here, and we're going to be, oh, guys, this is going to be so much alpha. And we're going to be overlaying rate cuts or interest rates, right? We could be seeing the last few times, for example, right over here, we could be seeing rate cuts, right? Or at least this insane amount of rate cuts over here at a market crash. But how it happened was first we saw this market crash, first we saw a big crisis, and then we saw rate cuts, right? Right now, we're not really seeing a massive crash. We're not really seeing a massive market crisis or anything like that. So we're not seeing rate cuts because of something happening in the world. No, we are seeing rate cuts just like we have seen, for example, right over here, right? Right here as well, we have seen rate cuts, but the market just kept going up. And in this scenario over here, it's only going to be very bullish for the market to see rate cuts. But if we're going to be seeing the opposite, a market crash, and because of the crash, we're seeing rate cuts, that's going to be bullish. But ultimately, because of the rate cuts, we're going to be flipping bullish again. Right, so we need to be having a look into what's the context. Right now, still, the context is still looking quite bullish. If we're going to be seeing rate cuts, we could be still having a look into what's something very similar, like we could be seeing over here. And in that case, we can still see the market continue to go up, like it has been doing. Just like, for example, right over here. So yeah, very interesting. We need to be having a look into towards the context of the rate cuts. There we go. And let's actually have a look. By the way, we have closed another hourly candle. And we have closed this hourly candle, yeah, down below this level of support over here. So it would make sense that we are going to be coming back towards this level over here. All right. Then let's see if we're going to be holding. It's all going to be depending on the stock market today. What's the stock market going to do? That's going to be the most important thing. to then another dump to shake out even more before pump. So you would say first we're going to be seeing a bullish breakout, then a bearish break, and then bullish. All right, interesting. Could happen, could happen. But then we're going to be, keep in mind, we have already been consolidating inside of this range right now for almost 200 days. In this scenario, it would be like 220 days. That's going to be insane. That's going to be insane. So let's see, Bitcoin dumping a little bit towards the downside, breaking down below this level of support. Let's see, guys, this is going to be on that lower time frame. And like I've been talking about, I don't really care about this one. The most important thing I'm going to care about is going to be this one and this one. And this one, the stock market. By the way, guys, we are right now live with 50 people in the live stream and only 33 likes. Make sure to press up that like button. That would absolutely help me out. Thanks a lot for doing that. But for today, let me have a look into the live chat. But for today, get ready for an SFP below yesterday low at 55k. Then up again to 59k. So you're saying just a wick down below this one could happen. I do think that a lot of liquidity is still sitting below this low over here. Let's see. Thoughts about China and crypto. I thought China was about to unban Bitcoin, right? At least, like, I saw this news. And even about this news, like, 4 years ago in the last cycle, if we got this news, like similar like China unbanning Bitcoin, right? Everyone, like everything would have pumped like so much. But this cycle, we are getting like this bullish news, China unbanning Bitcoin, this news, for example, right over here. And nobody even really cares, like including me, like because we're not seeing the according price action. But I do think anytime soon this will change, because behind the scenes development, if the prices are not reflecting this, well, we are creating this divergence, right? The asset becoming more powerful while the price is not showing it yet, which means that soon in the future, prices will catch up with this amazing development which is going on right now. The Bitcoin price is literally becoming undervalued right now because the value is increasing because of the development, while prices are not showcasing this yet. So yeah, the more development going on behind the scenes, it's only going to be more and more bullish. I feel like Bitcoin is trying to get every small investor on board, which means cheaper prices. I don't agree. Like, to be honest, if we're going to be having a look at what's happening right now, the retail is becoming fearful right now at this moment. The retail is leaving crypto. The retail, yes, literally quitting crypto, selling right now, and while the whales are buying at this current moment. So that's what's happening right now at the current moment. Retail selling while whales are scooping up at cheaper prices. But that's actually bullish, right? That's actually bullish. Right now, bearish CVD absorption of longs opening looking lower again. Yeah, I've been having looking towards like CVD back in the days, but I didn't really find it helpful that much. I'm rather a little bit more of a swing trader or day trader, how you want to call it. A little bit more long term. For example, I want to catch a breakout trade over here, or I want to catch this trade over here. That's going to be more kind of my style of trading. And what happens in that imminent short term, I do not really care. Yeah, the majority of the market is still trading short. Still trading short. That's still definitely looking very good. Honestly, this is going to be an insane chart. I did not see anyone talking about this. I did not see anyone talking about this chart over here. First time, always whenever we touch this Gaussian channel, was always a moment where we saw an insane significant market move towards the upside. So yeah, this is going to be my worst case scenario, guys. The worst case scenario is still going to be quite bullish. Bitcoin has never experienced a genuine recession. And yeah, it has not. It has not. It has not. But I think that whenever we're going to be seeing a recession, that's actually going to be the moment where Bitcoin is going to shine. Like, it depends on what kind of type of recession, right? If we're going to be seeing like a banking collapse, for example, that's going to be the time where Bitcoin should shine, because Bitcoin is made as a solution for that. And also, Bitcoin is classified under the assets like, for example, gold. And usually in times of fear and uncertainty, gold does well. So Bitcoin should do as well. Should do well as well. But yeah, maybe in the beginning of a recession, Bitcoin could be seeing as well a little bit of a cool off, a little bit of a correction. But eventually, I do think it's going to be picking up if we were going to be seeing a recession. Just a shorter cycle, worst case, yeah. Because if we were going to be seeing this Gaussian channel being hit, then that last leg towards the upside, it's going to be a bit shorter, right? Because it would mean we're already going to be ending this cycle like very early next year. But I mean, we've also already seen new optimize getting hit earlier, before the halving even. Majority of the gains were already being made like earlier in the cycle, so yeah. Yes, I think it's debatable how Bitcoin will perform in such a circumstance. Could be bullish, I agree, yeah. What happens to altcoin season if shorter cycle? Well, I still think that altcoins are gonna go on an absolute rampage, like absolutely explode still. But then just in only in the last part of the cycle, honestly. Whenever this one is gonna break out bullish, guys, it's gonna explode. Every single cycle we have seen altcoins exploding, and this cycle will be no different in my opinion. This cycle, we are going to be seeing the same exact thing once again playing out. Every single cycle we have seen it. So there should be no reason for me why this cycle should be different. And this cycle, we are not going to be seeing an altcoin season. Of course, we're going to be seeing another altcoin season. Anyways, guys, I do think that right now is going to be the time to be ending today's live stream. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back with another live stream. By the way, Bitcoin is bouncing ever so slightly in the short term, looking very good, getting back above this level of support. But tomorrow, I will be back with another update video and another live stream, so make sure to check that one out. And guys, if you're going to be getting interested in trading, make sure to check out that first link down below over on Bybit. Bybit is my preferred exchange. Over on Bybit, you can be trading and getting this $40,000 deposit bonus. So make sure to be checking that one out with the first link down below. Anyways, guys, a lot of alpha has been dropped in today's live stream. Tomorrow, I will be back with another one. And guys, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video.